Good day. How's it going, everybody? As one of my friends would say, wherever you are in the world, however it is you are doing, hope you're doing amazing. I wanted to share here today. I know when I get comfortable with something and I am aware of the information, the content, and you just get really familiar. You forget sometimes when there's people that are new to things that you're familiar with. You get a little complacent and you're like, well, just because you know it doesn't mean they know it. And I did a poll for my Young Living members that enroll with me. I have a secret group or a private group on Facebook where I add them to, or the people that enroll them, my other leaders that add them to that group, so that we can share tips and ways to use the oils and the supplements and the things we learn and the science discoveries that and research materials and things like that. Because let's face it, here on Instagram, people don't want to see science and they don't want to see research. They want to see stuff that helps them or stuff they want to buy. So what I'm going to share with you is hopefully something that's going to help you. And then hopefully you'll put to use the oils that you have, or you'll hit the link in the bio and check out what is going to serve you best. So in that group that I mentioned, I put a poll to see, with today's state of affairs, what people want to learn. And it was, the first one was immune system supporting oils and ways to use them, to apply the oils. So a few days ago, I posted a picture of our raindrop kit, which is 9 oils and a few carrier oils. And I did a demo. The link is in the YouTube, so find me on YouTube, Deborah Thompson, and subscribe for some of those more detailed videos. But in there, I demonstrated how you can apply the oils to the feet by what they call the VitaFlex technique, which is a term coined by Stanley Burroughs, who has written this book, The Age of Enlightenment. And in here, he talks about stimulating the reflex points. So for the reflexologists in the world, you'll resonate with this. But in this book, so I page mark it all the time. But as you can see, there's ways to actually stimulate the body parts, the different areas, by actually using what we call a VitaFlex, which is a pad tip nail. And it's kind of like a rollover. So it's almost like if this was your foot. So I'll just show you this. It's like a pad tip nail. So pad tip nail. And it's almost like you just massage your foot and you apply the oils on your feet. And that's a really good reason why, right? If you look at every single body part that's mapped to that, it's a reflex points. So we can stimulate the body functioning in a higher frequency, in a more optimal way. And let's face it, for oils that are hotter, like I've mentioned in a few of my other posts previous, your oregano, your thyme, your thieves, which is the real meal deal, also they can be warming to the skin. So people are afraid to put them in different areas, but the foot is a perfect place. Pores are coarse and you've got thick skin, so perfect. Apply them morning, night. I put them on before bed. I've got oils beside my bed. And you can also apply oils to the spine. So, but that's it. So with the feet, do that a couple times a day. Don't just do oils once and hope that it's just gonna, fix it all. It's gonna do great work, but you need to keep it up and treat them like you would any other medicinal tool, right? So the feet is a fantastic way to do that. And the other part is, again, one of my little handy books here I absolutely love, is it shows why the spine is an amazing place. So when you think about, I'll just get it close up here if you can see it, all the different vertebrae and all the body functions that are attached to that. When you've got blood stream, like your blood flow, that's what chiropractic is so important, because if any single one of these vertebrae are not in their proper position, there's nervous system responses being miscommunicated, if you will, and your blood flow isn't going and channeling and circulating the way it should. So chiropractic health is supporting you, and then by putting oils in those areas, your skin's going to absorb those oils. And we've also got lymph nodes along the spinal area. And so where do you think that stuff's got to go? gotta go. So applying your oils to the spine can also help. If you are by yourself, I know you're like, okay, well, how do I do that if I'm not on the, go to my raindrop demo, go find me on YouTube and check it out. Scoot across and go to certain parts where I demoed it on my little boy, and you can see the motions I do on the spine. So you can do that for somebody, but if you're by yourself, it's not, I do it for myself. It's not glamorous and it's not, you know, there's no strategy, but I just take the bottle and I actually just drop some oils on my back. And then I'll just take my fingers and I'll rub it back and forth. And I'll just get it on. As I tell people, just apply the oils. They'll know what to do, but you got to use them. So if at any point you feel like there's not enough of a shift in your physical wellness state, apply the oils to your back and to your feet numerous times a day. And then if you're still not feeling a shift, I want you to take inventory of your emotional state. Okay? Coughing, for example, is just an example of, let's see here, something people might experience. And what that actually, I know for some people, they're like, oh, well, you're a bit crazy for me. And that's okay. You can just unfollow if you wish. But the cough, for example, is a desire to bark at the world, listen to me, can you please see me? Right? How many people have words unspoken, words that they need to just get out, but they're held in? And it's usually we're in a stressful state. So that's something to think about. If your body's not making a shift with immune system support, you're packing back the vitamin C, you're doing all the things, you're using all the oils, you're doing everything. But you're stressed to the nines, you haven't discussed what's on your mind, and you really need to. It's all you think about all day. I encourage you to take inventory of that. Just some food for thought. So anyways, a couple ways to use the oils. Application to support the immune system on your body. And again, the other place, actually one quick other one that I should have mentioned, is the chest. Apply some carrier oil because it's thin skin, and apply some oils, for example, like RC, lavender, even lemon. But the carrier oil does help to spread, like allow a better coverage on the chest or wherever you're putting it. So almond oil, avocado oil, olive oil, coconut oil, anything that's just really thin viscosity and it's going to melt. Basically, if it's coconut oil, it's going to melt when it touches the body. And just apply a few drops and let it sit and diffuse. That's going to help your upper breathing support. So anyways, comment below if you have any questions. Tag somebody that you think would be would appreciate the information. And if you need to get started with some essential oils to support your immune system or some supplements, check the link in the bio. It's my website. It's holistic supplements that are going to give you some of the best tools that you could probably be finding right now. And I'm really grateful. I'm grateful to have them in my home to support my family and myself, but I'm also grateful to have the understanding and the knowledge after all these years of using them and applying them to share this with you and to help you. So if you haven't got started, let's help you out. So anyways, have an amazing rest of your day, wherever it is in the world that you are. Take care.